Hey dudes and dudettes, I'm Derek with GameSomniac, and today I wanted to take a little time to talk to you guys about Mortal Kombat X. Mortal Kombat X is the latest MK game in the Mortal Kombat universe. It is being developed by Ed Boon and his NetherRealm Studios. The game looks absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. It is pure 100% Mortal Kombat. It is everything that we love about the game and then some. The game looks fucking phenomenal graphic-wise. The environment is really well developed. The fact that you can actually use your environment, just like in Injustice Gods Among Us, you can use your environment to enhance your attacks towards your enemy. They're bringing in some new characters as well. You've got Devora, you've got Cassie Cage, the daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade. You're also going to have your some old school characters as well. So far, the old school classic characters who have been confirmed were Kano, Raiden, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. Goro was actually the last one to be confirmed. So Goro will be making his return in Mortal Kombat X. So that's really cool. I did want to talk to you guys about the Mortal Kombat X storyline, as well as some possible characters who will be featured in the game. The story with MKX, Ed Boon was saying that the game actually picks up right after the events of Mortal Kombat 9, and then spans over a 20-year period. So this leaves a lot of questions. It doesn't really sum things up for us, which, if you love anticipation and you don't mind suspense, you know, this really builds up tension between the developers and the fans of the game. So that's really cool, because it also presents an opportunity for endless possibilities for what they can do with the game. The storyline that we've seen so far, though, from the trailers, we've only seen it picking up, I would say, somewhere between the events of MK9 and that 20-year mark. So maybe 10 or 15 years in, because then we've got Devora, we've got Kotal Khan, we've got all these new characters, plus the old ones. So I would say so far they've only shown us maybe the in-between timeline of Mortal Kombat X. Because another good indication of where the storyline is based upon the trailers they've released is look at Sub-Zero. A lot of the fans have been saying that Sub-Zero died in Mortal Kombat 9. I mean, there's Baihan died. Baihan is dead. Noob Saibot is where Baihan's at right now, so that just leaves Kuai Liang. Kuai Liang was actually cybernized by the Lin Kuei. And he was, I mean, he got his ass kicked by Sindel, and Sindel killed a lot of people in that last battle, so it really just came down to Raiden, Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, and Johnny Cage being the only survivors who could stop Outworld's invasion on Earthrealm. We all know how that turned out, but back to Sub-Zero, everybody has the speculation that he's dead, or that he was still alive and somehow reversed the cybernized process, just like Cyrax did with Sonya Blade and Jax. But what the fans want to know is, who is the Sub-Zero facing off against Scorpion? Because Scorpion talks to this Sub-Zero as if it's Baihan. The feud is there, and Ed Boon was saying that each character, that little time before the match starts, they're talking to each other. And Scorpion talks with such hatred, and that he only had that with Baihan. Kuai Liang, he realized it wasn't Baihan, it wasn't the Sub-Zero that killed him, his family. So Scorpion actually became a guardian angel to Kuai Liang as of Mortal Kombat 2. So what we're trying to figure out is, who's this Sub-Zero? Did Noob Saibot somehow become mortal again? Did he somehow clear the impurities of his soul and then become the original Sub-Zero again? Is it a brand new Sub-Zero? We learned in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance that Frost actually had the ancient ability to freeze, and she just came out of the fucking woodwork nobody knows where, so it's definitely not impossible that there could be other people with that same power. So that's definitely a mystery as to who's the Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat X. And speaking of ninja characters, there's actually a lot of classic ninjas that everybody would like to see come back. Everybody would really like to see Smoke and Noob Saibot return. Some would even like to see Noob Smoke come back, where you could actually utilize both characters like you did in Mortal Kombat Deception. Surprisingly, everybody wants Rain back. I never thought... what's funny is Rain was created as a joke. Rain was just a purple ninja that was named after Prince's song Purple Rain. So I didn't expect Rain to have that big of a following, but there's a lot of people that want Rain back. Reptile, you've definitely got to have Reptile back in my opinion. However, I'm a huge fan of the human Reptile. I don't really like Reptile in his lizard, in his reptilian form. I never got into it. There are some really cool characters that were supposed to be in the Mortal Kombat games prior that never made the cut that people would like to see in this game. Like when Chameleon first made his appearance in Mortal Kombat 2, people wanted to play as Chameleon, people wanted to see Chameleon, and it wasn't until Mortal Kombat Armageddon when you could actually play as Chameleon. They want the same thing for Mortal Kombat X because there's actually been a lot more secret characters throughout the games, like I said, some of which did not make the cut, but they had been drawn up, rendered. So there's a lot of those characters that fans would definitely like to see. The biggest one would have to be the Earthbound ninja Tremor. Tremor has been Tremor's been a myth and legend for a long time, man. But recently we've been seeing fan concept art for Tremor, as well as some pretty damn good faked MKX variation art for Tremor. So, you know, honestly, if they kept pushing that, there might be a good possibility that Ed Boon could fit Tremor into Mortal Kombat X somewhere. I think that would be really interesting, though, to have a ninja that actually has the power of Earth. You know, he's actually one of the 4 elemental ninjas. That would be really cool. So hopefully something happens with that. I would like to see Tremor. That would be pretty cool. Something new, you know what I mean? Something new but old. Something new but old. I also wanted to make mention too, I've been following the social media groups for Mortal Kombat X, and I would have to say that Mortal Kombat X is probably, if not the most, one of the most hyped games for 2015. The fans have been going nuts for this game. So nuts to the point where a lot of the groups on Facebook and Twitter, they've been plagued with false confirmations for characters that will be in the Mortal Kombat game. There's a lot of people who are taking selfies, I think that's what the kids are calling them these days, pictures of themselves and confirming that they are the DLC for Mortal Kombat. There's people who are taking Scorpion and turning him red or turning him green, and they're calling them like the Red Scorpion or the Green Scorpion. There's people who are taking Smoke or Noob Saibot and they're calling them the Black Sub-Zero or the Gray Sub-Zero. I mean, it's just becoming childish to the point where you can't really tell what's real, what's not. This game is definitely hyped, but at the same token, following it is going to be very, very difficult now. With how the fans are acting towards the game. So I think Mortal Kombat X, once we start experiencing more of it, it's going to be really cool and a lot cooler than it is now. So definitely keep your eye on Mortal Kombat X. Keep watching us here at Gamesomniac. Definitely subscribe, like, and share our videos with your friends. Stay updated. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming, including more Game of Fudge, the video game parody series. We're going to have more news updates on some of your favorite upcoming games, including Mortal Kombat X, some Resident Evil news, Evil Within. A lot of really good stuff coming your way, so definitely stay up to date on all the things we're doing. Other than that, we'll catch you bitches later.